Hello everyone, welcome to the House Sable Pub, and today we are going to be discussing my 5 favorite Digivices from Digimon. Now, this is all just my own opinion. I'm not speaking factually because, quite frankly, it's my own personal favorites. But before we get into that, I want to ask you a question. Do you want to rep your favorite half-face slime tamer? Well, I got great news for you. You can get your own Alyss and Dusty merchandise over at alyssanddusty.com. Links also down in the description. You can get things like jackets, phone cases, even pairs of shoes if you're looking for them. Come get some of your own Alyss and Dusty merch and, support the channel a little bit. Now, with that said, let's get on to the video. Now, the D-Storage is the most recently made Digivice. It shows up in the series Digimon Liberator, the webcomic made that focuses on the Digimon card game, and the adventures of Shoto Kazuma and other debug team members. I just kind of love the D-Storage since it's a way to store your Digimon as well as your Digimon cards, and the fact that by using it, it actually gives you a personalized gamer card and, lets you store items in-game in it, it's just kind of really cool. Members of the debug team even have special functions on theirs, being able to evolve partner registered Digimon outside of battles. There's not like a ton of information on them really, as Digimon Liberator isn't very long at the moment, and the Digivice is mostly used to store the decks that everyone holds and the Digimon that travel with them. In universe, they cost quite a bit, but quite frankly more than make up for it with the various utility functions. Now, I know a few people make them on sites like Etsy, and honestly, I really want to get some for my Digimon decks. I won't lie, this makes number 5 solely because it has interesting utility, and I could see an IRL, equivalent being used. Wait, Alyss, what is that thing? It looks kind of like a Digivice from Digimon Adventure, and I hear you. So here's the thing. The Digivice 01 is a parallel version of that exact Digivice. The Digivice 01 appears in Digimon Adventure V-Tamer 01, a manga series that follows Taichi Yagami, a parallel one, and his adventures with Arrow Vidramon, as they were called to the digital world to stop Demon from taking over the digital and human worlds. Quite a few other tamers use this Digivice throughout the series, but this was given to Tai by Waymon. It's a fairly simple device, though it has some utility. It can send commands, scan data, and even upload objects directly to Digimon, such as food and medicine. With 2 of them, you can even jog rest Digimon together, which I really love the idea of needing the 2 separate Digivices. Just kind of love the utility of it, and the design is cool, but I think it would be uncomfortable to wear on your wrist, as quite frankly, I think it would limit some mobility. I do love the idea of a Digivice you can wear, and you'll be seeing that shortly. Oh hey, another wearable Digivice. That didn't take long. Now, the Vital Bracelet was introduced in Ghost Game. These Digivices have quite a few functions, one of the most important being that it allows the wearer to perceive Digimon when they're in that invisible, non-corporeal state that happens quite often in Ghost Game. It can also do some cool stuff, creating digital zones that allow you to trap Digimon and protect the real world, though a strong enough Digimon can easily break through it. Dim cards in Ghost Game are used for a number of unspecified functions. Some are things like playing pre-recorded footage, upgrading sensors. Interestingly, the Vital Bracelet also got a VPET model that I'd personally say would be my favorite version of a VPET device. See, with the Vital Bracelet BE specifically, the upgraded version, you're able to actually train a Digimon much more specifically than in most other VPETs. You get to do exercises, which you select which ones you can do, and they actually raise specific attributes of the Digimon, such as their health or battle power. I think this is a great incentive for exercising, since you're raising your Digimon with you and taking care of both you and your Digimon. It has an adventure function, so you can easily go for a walk and battle some Digimon while you're walking. As I said, this is easily one of my favorite VPET devices, but as a whole, I have to give this one 3rd, as you'll see. Alright, it wouldn't be an Alyss and Dusty video if I didn't do some form of cheating entry. This is the cheating entry. Those of you who have been on alyssanddusty.com or hanging out in my Discord, or maybe have heard it in one of my streams, know that I'm actually working on my own Digimon story. Digimon Avalon project is just a story where myself and my buddy Van are brought into the digital world and go on a bit of an adventure. Won't spoil anything here. Now, when we get there, our phones kind of turn into our digivices. Not that they transform, but the UI updates to be a digivice style design. When I was deciding on digivices to put on this list, I was kind of going over all the options, and when I saw this smartphone digivice, the part of me that values efficiency and utility just kind of put it up high on the list. I mean, think about it. It was introduced in Digimon Last Evolution Kizuna, and some of its functions, first off, it can do everything a smartphone can do. Web browse, messenger, camera. That's already a lot of stuff just taking that into account. But there are also other things it can do, such as tracking digivices or digital gates, transporting between the human and digital worlds, and even allow you to digivolve your Digimon. Now, in universe, the digivices were designed by Izzy, or Izumi, for those more familiar with the Japanese names. And I gotta tell you, between the simplicity of merging a digivice and a phone, and the fact that I've used this exact style digivice for my own story, means I had to put it up on the list, and honestly, I'm vain enough that second is fitting. It would be first, but those who have been around long enough know exactly what's going to be put there. The Digimon IC is going to get a special entry here before we get to number 1. First off, it appears in 4 different series, which is the most of any of the digivices I saw, and it has a lot of functionality compared to a lot of other digivices. Being able to store food, treat Digimon, clean the Digimon's mess, scanning Digimon, detecting hazards, making payments, storing Digi-Eggs, and this is all just in one series, Digimon Next. It has added utility in Savers and Digimon Story. Honestly, the digivice is just kind of sleek looking, so I just wanted to talk about that one here real quick. Now then, let's get to number 1. Those who have been here long enough saw this coming, and I'm sure many will agree with me. The d-ark is easily my favorite digivice. Used in Digimon Tamers, the 3rd Digimon anime, the digivice I set for the Digimon Tamers TTRPG to use, and honestly, it's sleek, it fits well in your hand, and it can be clipped to a keychain if you aren't able to hold it for some reason. It has a card reader on its side that allows you to slide cards through and give Digimon benefits, such as items like Wargreymmon's shield, or even allow them to digivolve. Some other things the d-ark can do is matrix evolution, a live feed of your Digimon's sight, a compass pointing towards your Digimon partner, alerting the tamer to the presence of an aggressive Digimon, displaying a clock. Honestly, there's so much that this digivice can do, it just almost feels worth it to be number 1. I love the card system, and quite frankly, Tamers is my favorite anime, so why wouldn't this be number 1? Anyway, that's my top 5 digivices from the Digimon series. Do you agree with my list? What are your top 5 digivices? Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you're new here, come hang out in Discord, let me know down in the comments below how you feel about my list and where you might have differed. Links down in the description below, but I'm live all but Monday and Wednesday on Twitch and YouTube, so feel free to come hang out, join in chat, and hop into the discussion. We do a lot of Digimon playthroughs, and we also talk a lot about tabletops, so I hope to see you all there. Have a wonderful day.